in the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, doggy, what do you say there, brother?
Sports Page brought to you by Hard Rock Hotel, Daytona Beach, the perfect weekend beach getaway for all Central Floridians. Not even an hour's drive from downtown Orlando. Make your reservations at hardrockhotels.com/Daytona Beach. Oh, man, the Magic last night. The Spurs ended the Magic's 3-game losing streak.
Win streak.
I don't know if you guys watched the game, but what are you laughing at?
They ended their 3-game winning streak.
3-game winning streak. The Magic lost to end their 3-game winning streak, but it was questionable. Did you guys watch the game at all? Because
the block at the end?
Yeah, the end of the game, De'Aaron Fox of the Spurs, he goes up for a shot. Game's tied. He goes up for a shot. Jonathan Isaac is on him, all right? And we all know Jonathan Isaac's a great defensive player. Jonathan Isaac grazes his wrist, all right? Grazes his wrist, goes up and blocks the shot. Called for a foul. De'Aaron Fox hits the 2 free throws, puts the Spurs up by 2, and the Magic actually had a chance after that with 1.4 seconds left. Franz Wagner gets the inbounds. Looks like he's got a layup, but then a Spurs player comes in from behind, blocks the shot.
Denied.
There was no A on that.
Yeah, there
114, 112, the final.
Yeah. So anyway, you can't win them all, but that to me that was a ticky-tack call.
Hey, we should mention while we're on the Magic, they have the Heat next on Friday, and then they're on the road Sunday to face the Knicks in New York at noon. We're going to do a Magic watch party on Sunday at noon, Taco.
Yeah, at Tin Roof, we're going to be out there, so you can come join us if you want, dog. We're out there with Mick Ultra.
On Sunday at noon, we get a little Magic basketball. We'll have some Magic tickets to give away. We'll have birthday tickets to give away.
Tin Roof Sunday.
Nice. All right. Nice.
Hey, other big basketball news yesterday, huh? Chris Paul?
Yeah, Chris Paul, man, abruptly just cut by the Clippers. They just said they cut him. I guess he wasn't on speaking terms with their coach, Tyronn Lue.
That's never good.
And Chris Paul, one of the greatest players in Clippers history, he actually returned to the team this year because he wanted to retire a Clipper. Well, he got retired already.
Yeah.
They cut him yesterday. But they probably did him a favor because the Clippers are going nowhere. Maybe he can hook on with a championship contender. He's never won a championship. So, maybe he can hook on somewhere. Maybe the Magic.
Wouldn't that be wild? Hey, you want to get back in the NBA Wayback Time Machine for something I bet you'll remember? 28 years ago today, the NBA suspended, remember Latrell Sprewell?
Yeah, who'd he choke?
He choked and threatened to kill. Yeah, choked and threatened to kill his coach, PJ Carlesimo. 1 year suspension.
Yeah, that was a bad career move for him. I don't think he was ever the same after that, was he? He was one of the top players in the league.
Yeah, I think they managed to, an arbitrator managed to get the suspension reduced, but yeah, that just tainted him moving forward there.
That was 28 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
That was child's play compared to the stuff that goes on now.
Well, yeah.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Choke and kill your coach.
I've seen some. Well, he didn't really kill him.
Tried to.
Yeah, but I've seen some players dragging women by the hair. And
wow. UCF quarterback Taven Jackson looks like he's going to enter the transfer portal. All right, so he will be gone. So UCF in the market for a new quarterback now. Taven Jackson started most of the season. Once he finds a new school, let's see, he started out at Tennessee, then he went to Indiana, then UCF. So his next school will be his fourth school. So
I don't think anybody's going to lose any sleep over him hitting the portal.
No, in fact, I think Scott Frost told him, "Hey, you need to go find a new school." I don't think this was completely Taven Jackson's decision. So he goes off to find another school. It was early signing day yesterday in the colleges. I don't know if you guys paid much attention to that, but early signing period, it's sort of become like Thanksgiving leftovers with the transfer portal because schools aren't signing as many high school players now.
Yeah.
because they're filling their roster with the transfer portal. In fact, a bunch of top Central Florida players can't even find a big-time school to play at. I think the leading rusher in Central Florida had to sign with Missouri State. Okay? So,
hey, Dog, how are you feeling today if you're Mike Norvell at FSU, and you got the news yesterday that FSU was quietly trying to maneuver on the Lane Kiffin sweepstakes behind the scenes, and when it became apparent that they weren't in the mix, it's when the announcement all of a sudden comes, we're going to stick with,
I don't know how Michael Alford, the AD, is going to live. I don't know how Mike Norvell, how does Mike Norvell feel
That's
now?
what I'm saying, man. You got to be like, whoa, man, okay.
Still sitting there together. Wow.
Good Lord. Yeah, that was reported by ESPN. Mark Schlabach reported that. He's a really good reporter, so I'd certainly trust his reporting.
And in the same report, there was apparently disagreement between the Ole Miss players as to what Lane Kiffin says he said and what the players say he told them during that Sunday morning meeting.
Yeah, the AD came out yesterday. Keith Carter, I believe his name is, at Ole Miss. He came out yesterday and essentially said the players didn't beg him to stay and coach the team. They wanted him to stay as the coach, but once he made the decision to go, the players didn't want him to stay and coach the team. Lane Kiffin made it sound like the players were wanting him to stay and coach, but Ole Miss is saying no, and some of the players are saying that as well.
Yeah,
Lane Kiffin has gone from one of the most desired coaches in the nation to one of the most despised in a matter of a few days.
A villain figure.
Is anybody else besides me Lane Kiffined out? I'm just tired of hearing his name.
Right.
Well,
it's a sideshow.
Hey, I just saw this. Did you guys see the TV rating for the Chiefs-Cowboys?
Most watched game of the season, right?
Most watched game in history. 57.23 million viewers on CBS. It peaked at 61.3 million. So, most watched NFL regular season game in history.
Unbelievable. Well, it was a great game, man. It was a good game.
It was a great game, and it was the two marquee franchises as far as TV ratings. The Cowboys are always going to get high ratings. So yeah, unbelievable. NFL's just it is such the king. And I know you guys are fired up. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But
speaking of Cowboys, they open up Week 14 tonight against the Lions. That's looking pretty good matchup on paper.
Absolutely. I hate to say it, but I'm sort of rooting for the Cowboys. I'd like to see them get in the playoffs. They're hot. They're fun to watch. That offense is incredible. I'd like to see the Cowboys beat your Lions tonight. But I know, we'll talk about it tomorrow. The big World Cup draw. I know you guys are fired up for that.
That's huge.
Can't. Anyway, he is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic, where he'll be wall-to-wall soccer World Cup talk today. It's starting at 3 o'clock with his co-host Brandon Kravitz for Game On FM 96.9 The Game.
Happy birthday to the late, great Skinner guitarist Gary Rosington. Be a simple kind of man.
WJRR, Orlando's rock station.